Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of October 20th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others, as well as giving my videos a thumbs up and also hitting the hype button. Thank you so much for doing all of that for me. It truly is appreciated. As well as all the lovely comments that I love to read and answer and truly appreciate. It makes me feel very well and happy. So thank you very much for doing that for me. All right. Two of Pentacles. So balancing. You're learning to balance things a little more easy in your life. Not questioning so much your decisions when you do something. You know, overanalyzing it. You're learning to carve out more time for yourself. You know, time management. And it also helps you to balance your decisions as well when you do that. You're trying to change things up a little bit this week. Find more time for what it is you like. You know, stuff like that. Something that makes you feel whole and balanced. Instead of scattered and trying to go, you know, in all different directions. You're finding more balance. Understanding that you need to take your time, do one thing, then the other, and not try to run in all directions. So you're coming together a little more balance this week because you found more time management for yourself. And the Star card. All right. So this is renewal, hope, inner clarity, you know, miracles, new beginnings. You have faith in things again. And you're okay with standing in the spotlight. You know, normally you're not that. You accept it with a smile, but you sort of shy away from it. But not this week. You're understanding it's time that you get your recognition for what you bring. And you bring a lot. But this also helps you to feel more centered with yourself as well. Oh, happy home, happy life, 10 of Cups, beautiful. Things are really coming together for you. Much more harmony, more togetherness, feeling you're doing the right things at the right time for the right reasons. This is divine love, blissful relationships in all forms, family, friends, neighbors. You're finding your own true inner happiness. You're fulfilling your dreams. You're, feeling more together with family and understanding that things are in a much more blissful week. You're just feeling fulfilled on the inside and the outside, which helps you to feel at peace, balance, harmony, understanding that these blessings are truly yours as you go forward. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. Harmony, fulfillment, legacy, wealth, financial security for your future and yourself. You're looking at your long-term success. You have a vision of what it is you want to have in the future. And you're making sure that your path that you're choosing and what you're doing right now is going to bring you to that vision. For some of you, this could be an inheritance that is going to help you set your future in motion for what it is that you want in your life going forward. So you're okay with that. Things are really on the better half of things for yourself. Things are really going in the right direction. You're starting to feel more at home, happy, getting along with people. And you're putting, it looks like for many of you, finances away for a rainy day. and for your future. You're making sure that you're going to have enough for a long time to come. And the Queen of Rods, yeah, taking charge of this, understanding that you're in the right place, the right time, feeling in more balance with your life, what you're doing, where you want to go from here. So this is your clarity card, you know. You're changing. You're making more commitments to yourself. You're finding your independence, and you're very focused on life in general. And you're determined to have more joy in your life and keep going forward and knowing what it is you have to give up in order to achieve that. And you're okay with that because you're in the right place. You're doing the right things. And you're starting to realize that about yourself. You're not questioning this anymore. You're knowing that things are actually a lot smoother going forward. There's something that you want to do and change. And you're knowing the only one who can do this or get this started is yourself. So you're being self-reliant for your future and where you're going, what you're going to have. And you're empowering your process as you think like that. So you're okay with coming together knowing that right place, right time, right thoughts. And the King of Pentacles, yeah, definitely stepping into your own power. You're watching your finances, you're taking care of business, you're making good investments in yourself as well as your possessions. Because this is business, leadership, security, you know, and you're making progress. And you're generating more, which makes you feel not only more self-reliant and independent, but you know that you're going in the right direction. It's like the universe telling you, yes, good idea, do that. It will work out, that sort of messing. And the star, or sun. Sorry. I like seeing the sun. It makes me happy because I know it's a good card for you. It's a good blessing. You know, there's hope here. There's, you know, joy, blissful outcomes, success, happiness. And you're starting to accept it, not question it anymore. You're understanding that it is your time. You've done your time for your crime, and life is starting to get a little easier for you. And sometimes that's hard for you to see or accept, but you're realizing that you don't have to feel that way anymore. You know, this happiness and joy that's coming out in you is from your own success. And once you start to realize that, it's going to make everything, you know, more smoother, more in balance. Your life will take off in a whole new direction. Yeah, 7 of Cups, you got to make a choice. So what's it going to be? What are you going to choose? You need to pick one of these paths and get going on it. No longer dreaming about it or thinking about it. You need to bring it into reality because it's time. It's hard because all of it will work out very well. It's just you need to pick one at a time. You know, the opportunities are here. No more wishful thinking. You need to choose one and move forward. Make progress. No more daydreaming. You've been doing that for a while, but you haven't really taken action. Now you're realizing it's time to take action. You've done what you had to do. You sowed your oats and you've planted your seeds and all that sort of thing for that you have a prosperous future. Your family life is happy and things are going very well. Now it's time for you to change. Choose a new path. Try something different. And the Temptress. Ooh. So definitely making choices, understanding the future's changing, and you're feeling more in balance. Like things are really going along quite smoothly. So you feel more like taking that chance again. Not that you're not happy where you're at and you're in control of it, but you want more for your future, and you're willing to do what it takes to being on that adventure. So you're going to make a choice this week, and you're realizing that there's going to be a little, uneasiness about it, but it will turn out exactly as you planned it because it's you. You will do what it takes in order to achieve your dreams. Three of Pentacles. So the coming together of collaboration. Like-minded people. This is your time to talk it over with someone else. Figuring out how you're going to go about something. And you're realizing that, you've done it already. You'll do it again. And things are really coming together. You didn't think it would. You weren't asking for other people's help or input, but you got it anyhow. Because people want to achieve what you've already achieved, if that makes any sense to some of you. There's collaboration, teamwork, you're learning. You're building something wonderful for the very near future. So you're just gearing up for these changes. The Page of Swords. There you go. New beginning, new opportunities, new ideas. And you have a thirst to learn. And a new way of communicating with people. You feel a little bit restless this time. You want to do something, but you're not quite sure, that sort of thing. But you're getting the mental clarity on how to go about it. You're talking to your inner self here. Figuring out how to approach something. And that takes a lot of strength to approach somebody with a new idea or a new way of doing something. But there's something that you want to communicate this week. And you're just trying to figure out how to find the words now. Because maybe it had been proposed to you for a while ago and you sort of and shot it down. But now you're realizing, it's time. I need to backtrack just a little bit. Take this on because this was a good idea. So you're gathering up your thoughts, your communication skills, all those sort of things. And then you'll go forward. You'll cut to the chase, figure out what you want to do, and take a new step on this new direction for yourself. Queen of Swords. Well, there's clarity if I ever seen it. Definitely figuring out what it is you want to do, how you want to communicate. You find you're putting up clear boundaries. You're very independent, absolutely. You communicate very directly. Some people can't really handle that. They call that blunt. I call it clarity. And you're being mindful and respectful to yourself and your needs as you speak your words on how things are going to change and what you're going to do and what you're going to sacrifice in order to achieve your dream again. So you're really taking charge of this. You're doing it with definitely clarity and skill, but you're doing it because you know it's right. And the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Definitely building a dream. Understanding it's your time. This is your long-term view of all the hard work and the perseverance that you have gone through to achieve the results that you desire. This is your investments. This is your future. This is you standing there looking at, do I have enough? Will I be okay? And you're waiting to see all the energy that you put into stuff. Is it paying off in the right direction? Do I have to change direction again? So you're asking yourself some very important questions for your future. But you're picking one anyhow because you know it's time to get started on something. You got to make your dreams become a reality. No longer sitting on the fence wondering how to go about it, when, all that. You're taking that new path and leaping in, charging ahead. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A patient investment, a present investment of time or money. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.